so let's take a closer look at The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey on 3D here. And this was a particular film that was difficult to decide on what to purchase. There were so many different variations of this film. And finally, I had decided that I was just gonna go ahead and I was gonna get the theatricals like I did with The Lord of the Rings, and I was gonna get the extended editions and accept the fact that I was gonna have to double dip. So I figured I would ignore the regular Blu-ray releases and just get the 3D, so that way I would get the 3D, the Blu-ray, and the DVD, and the digital copy all in one. So that seemed like the better value. And these slip covers were really nice. These are lenticular slip covers, so I'm sure they're probably not available now, but they were when the film first came out. And I'm gonna take this out of the plastic protector so you can get a better view of what it looks like. Because these plastic protectors are great for protection, but they reflect the light a lot. So there we go. So that's the image of Gandalf. And if you're looking at the color scheme for this, it's more of like a more fall, autumn, orangish brown color. And then when you take it, you can kind of see the leaves kind of move a bit when you twist and turn it. That's a really, they don't make these lenticular slip covers anymore. It's a damn shame because they're so beautiful. The only thing I don't like about it is this little blue band up top here. It kind of spoils the image. And it's kind of glued onto the paper here. I don't know if they put a regular image of this underneath. I doubt it, but it's in really good condition. I've been protecting it ever since it came out. And the only thing with this edition is I think I sold the DVD out of it, because by the time that, you know, this film came out, I wasn't buying DVDs anymore. I was only buying Blu-rays. So I don't have any regular DVDs or need any DVDs for this film. I was taking the DVDs and I was selling them on eBay and getting a little bit of money back. I probably sold the DVD for like 10 bucks or so. I don't really regret it because I'm never gonna watch this film on DVD, but I think it's missing out of here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. And when you take that off, you've got the same image underneath of Gandalf. And let's take a quick look at the spine. It's kind of hard to see because of the reflection. Maybe I'll do it this way. Take it that way. There we go. That looks a lot better. And this film looks absolutely amazing on 3D. I was gonna rewatch these films again because I have the 4Ks now, and I'm kind of tempted to not watch the 4Ks and just watch the 3Ds again because I really like how they look. But we'll see when we cross that bridge. Open it up here, and we've got this movie split into two parts. Now it's only split into two parts in the 3D edition. So that's the 3D part 1, and that's the 3D part 2. And of course, again, this is the theatrical edition. This is the regular Blu-ray for the film, which should only be on one disc. And then this is the bonus features for the film. And this is where the DVD should have gone for the film, but it was missing because I sold it. So this is actually the extended disc for the second film, Desolation of Smaug. I'll go into more into that later. What basically happened was, well, when I open the other one, I'll explain it more. I'm going to set this aside here. And the next one that I ended up getting was the extended edition. So this is what they did with the extended edition. So when I got the extended edition, I explained this in another video, I didn't go with 3D. It was going to be more money, and I was thinking, I bought a 3D edition already. Let's just get this and see if this extended edition is actually worth it. I will say this, I normally watch the extended edition when I watch this film, but I do not I can never remember the differences between the two. Let me go ahead and take it out of here. This box is actually really, really nice for it. It's like a slip box, but they don't do a lot of. So it has a J card that shows it's a Blu-ray and digital copy, no DVD. You can just take that off there. It's got a really nice image of Bilbo and then the dwarves and Gandalf. And then let's go ahead and slide it out of the slip box. And you get the same image right there, so let's kind of do that. And black box again that they use, same image, and flip it over. And it goes over what's in this one. So this one has the appendices, but there's only one. And it's part 8 because it's continuing the special features from Lord of the Rings. So this is like the 8th disc out of the disc that came with Lord of the Rings. So let's open it up here. So this is an old digital copy that's already been used, but don't want to waste anyone's time trying to use it. Let's go ahead and see. We got the movie. Blu-ray extended, only on one disc. And then we have the Appendices Part 7 and the Appendices Part 8. So there's 7 and 8. That makes sense because there's 2 discs in each one. So that's Part 7, Part 8. So 3 discs total. So with this one, the second film, I ended up buying it on regular Blu-ray as well as like I did this one. And then I ended up getting the 3D later, and I tried to put the 3D editions inside that packaging. So I ran out of space, so I had to put one of them in here to make up for it. And I had to remind myself of that when I opened this up because I was looking desperately for this thinking, do I still even have this? So then that is the extended, but then I've got one more edition. When I got the 3D edition for it, I ended up getting this one as a gift and for free. They did a steelbook for the first Hobbit film, and they only put the 3D disc in here. I don't know why they made that particular decision. So I'll quickly open this up here. Oh, and I didn't show the J card for this one. It's pretty similar to what we have on the back of the regular Blu-ray edition. Let's put that back. And get this out of here. And we'll flip it over so you can see the J card there. Kind of has this, well actually these J cards are different. Same film. J cards are a little different. Different images that they used, even though this is the 3D and this one is the regular edition. Usually they kind of match it up a bit. Like I said, this film had so many different editions. So many different editions. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's open it up. Actually, let's look at the back first. The front and then the back. So that's some really nice artwork with all the main characters on there. I thought that was nice, even though I wasn't sure if I was going to be getting all the films in Steelbook and The Hobbit. Like I said, there's so many different editions, it's hard to decide what to get. And for a second, I thought this looked very similar to the art here, but it's different. Yeah, it's different. Let's open it up. Let's see. No digital copy. All these old digital copies, I need to throw them away. So this one has the 3D disc part 1 and the 3D disc part 2 in here. And it's got a tray so you can have an extra disc, and they have the appendices. So I have a lot of copies of these appendices discs in these editions that I don't necessarily need. But you think if Warner Brothers has so many of these sitting around, they could just open them up and put them in the bigger set for everyone. Let's take this out. In the Middle Earth collection, could have used some of these discs. So, can I show you this without taking this out? Let's see, do I have to take this out? Can I take it out without breaking it? I'm gonna break it, I don't wanna break it. So, you got an image of Bilbo there, and then on this side, you have an image of Gollum. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually really cool. So I think they did a pretty good job with that. There wasn't enough room for a regular Blu-ray, so it's a good thing I had that other edition. Let's look at the back of it there. And it's actually a really cool sequence of Gandalf blending the rock so the sun can come through and turn the trolls into stone. That's a nice sequence in the film and the book. But yeah, and then as a comparison, let's compare it to the 4K Steelbook. The 4K Steelbook. One thing I just noticed right now as I was setting up the video, I'm gonna go ahead and set this right here, is that the color scheme, even though these didn't have DVD only releases at the time because Blu-ray was around, they kind of matched the color scheme as much best as they could. This one still kind of has the brownish hue there. And let me take a look at the spine and see what they did. Yep, they kind of did it here too. So they tried to kind of keep that theme with The Hobbit, even though its home video history was a little different, since it was a simultaneous Blu-ray and DVD release versus Lord of the Rings that was DVD, and then a few years later, Blu-ray was on the market. Looks like that color scheme is on the back as well. And then let me go ahead and pop this digital copy out because I have not used this one yet. So this one, as a comparison, I like this art better. That's not bad, but it's just, you know, I like seeing the actors' faces. They're both matte paints. Warner Brothers loves their matte paints. And let's take a look at the inside. Same thing, brownish color hue to match the discs. And it looks like we have another image in here of Bilbo and Gollum. And I like that inner artwork, actually. I might like that one the best of all the inner artworks, honestly, because it actually has characters from the film and has a scene from the film inside there. I might have said that in my other video, but... And only one disc for each version, theatrical and extended. So it all fits on one disc. We just needed the 2 discs for the 3D version because it takes up more space. So that's a look at The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey on the physical copies that I currently have in my collection. Too many copies, in my opinion.